In the heart of a quiet town lies a house that the sun seems to shun. Nestled between the evergreen trees it stands, an enigma in its own right. Regardless of season or time, an uncanny shadow graces its facade, a perpetual twilight that refuses to yield. The townfolks often wonder why, whispering stories of the unknown. Yet none dare to venture close as curiosity gives way to fear. This house, forever cloaked in darkness, hides secrets that are best left undisturbed. The house, though seemingly empty, is far from abandoned. It hums with an eerie energy, shrouded in a symphony of unexplainable noises. Whispers echo through the halls, a spectral chorus that never quite falls silent. Lights flicker and pulse, casting long shadows that seem to dance and sway in the corners of one's vision. From the edge of sight, fleeting figures dart and disappear, like elusive phantoms playing tricks on the mind. These spectral apparitions are the unseen inhabitants of this house, the silent spectators of its chilling story. The town is alive with whispers too, rumors that spin a web of chilling tales. Legends speak of the house's unseen inhabitants as if they are old friends, or perhaps old foes. Tales of shadowy figures, of laughter in the dead of night, of objects moving with an unseen hand. But what are these specters that lurk within the house, you might ask? Well, they are not just mere figments of imagination. To understand these apparitions, we must delve into the house's horrifying history. This house, it seems, has always been a magnet for the macabre. Its past is a tapestry of tragic events, unsolved mysteries, and strange occurrences. In the late 18th century, the house was built by a wealthy family, the Harringtons. But their prosperity was short-lived, as a devastating fire claimed the lives of the entire family, save for one, the youngest daughter who was never found. The house then passed to various owners, each meeting a tragic end. There were tales of mysterious disappearances, chilling whispers in the dead of night, and shadows that moved on their own. The house seemed to possess a life of its own, a life that fed on fear and despair. In the mid-20th century, the house was converted into an asylum, only to be abandoned after numerous reports of unexplainable phenomena. Patients spoke of seeing apparitions of the Harrington family, hearing their screams echo through the halls. The medical staff reported feeling a constant dread, an unseen presence always watching them. The house has been vacant for decades now, yet the strange occurrences persist. Lights flicker, doors slam shut, and chilling whispers fill the silence. These phenomena, it seems, are not mere random events. They are echoes of the house's dark past, manifestations of its horrifying history. The past and the present are intertwined in this house, every corner echoing with stories of terror. Courage or foolishness, call it what you will, but a dare has been issued to spend a night within the house. Enter our brave, or perhaps naive, protagonist, a daredevil by nature, undeterred by the chilling tales and the house's grim reputation. They accept the challenge, a daring display of bravado, or perhaps a simple dismissal of the supernatural. As the day of the dare approaches, they prepare, not with holy water or protective charms, but with a torch, a blanket, and an unshakable resolve. Their heart pulsates with a mix of excitement and trepidation, the adrenaline rush of the unknown. They approach the task with a sense of adventure, their mind oscillating between skepticism and the slight nagging worry of, what if? The day turns to dusk. The shadows grow longer, and our challenger stands at the threshold of the house. As the sun sets, the challenger steps into the house, unaware of what the night holds for them. As darkness engulfs the house, a chilling silence takes hold. The once familiar walls and hallways take on a sinister persona, their shadows dancing in the dim moonlight that filters through the cracked windows. The house seems to come alive, its timbers groaning in protest, almost as if they are voicing the silent screams of the unseen inhabitants we discussed earlier. A gust of wind rattles the window panes, the echo reverberating through the desolate rooms, adding to the eerie symphony of the night. An icy draught snakes its way through the house, whispering tales of dread and despair. The once comforting home is now an arena of fear, where every creak and rustle fuels the growing sense of unease. The clock on the wall ticks on, each second stretching into an eternity as the anticipation builds. Shadows loom larger, the silence grows heavier, and the house seems to hold its breath. But this is just the beginning, for when the clock strikes midnight, the true horror begins.